Here's a few small but powerful pieces of advice that most real estate agents won't tell you, and it can make the difference between the property you buy going up $100,000 or not going up much at all. The first house will more than likely not be your dream home. The first house, and most likely your second and your third, should be stepping stones to your dream home. Treat the first property you buy like a rental that you own, like you're renting it from yourself. It's not gonna be perfect, but it's somewhere you can be happy and live for a few years while it goes up in value. Now, number two is if that first property is gonna be a stepping stone, you need that house to go up in value, and not every home is a good investment. Avoid buying a bad investment by thinking about what could turn off future buyers or future renters. Things like homes that back major roads. You get a lot of road noise, you get cars, you get honking, you have accidents, people hitting the wall. Avoid buying properties that back empty lots, because at some point they're gonna build on that, and if it's a 10-story apartment building and now you have no more privacy, that's gonna affect the resale or renting value of it. Avoid buying the properties that have the massive power lines overhead. They're just not nice to look at, and there's a large portion of the population that thinks they cause cancer, so again, you're cutting out a percentage of people who will buy and rent that property. Avoid buying a nice house next to 5 neighbors who all look like crap. I would rather help a client buy the cosmetically ugliest house next to 4 or 5 really nice ones, because my client can change that, as opposed to a really nice house next to 5 beat up houses, because you can't control that. Those are just a few things that you want to avoid, but you also want to know what things are good to look for. Look for homes and neighborhoods that are in the path of progress. That's just a term for where is the city investing its money to improve. Pay attention to what homes and neighborhoods are near new freeways, new shopping. Where is the city cleaning up? Where is the city investing its money? For Las Vegas, downtown Las Vegas has been in the path of progress. There are so many new shops, restaurants, hotels. They're completely ripping up the streets and putting in new landscaping and trees. Downtown Las Vegas has not only been a fun place to live, but it's been an amazing place to buy into as an investment. Number 4 is the reality is looking for things to avoid and looking for good things when you're buying a house is just a lot to remember, and that's where having a solid real estate agent comes in. Not every real estate agent is an experienced real estate agent. It's kind of scary how easy it is to get your real estate license, and it's kind of like getting your driver's license doesn't make you a good driver. Just getting your real estate license doesn't make you an educated real estate agent. The real estate agent you work with should make the process simple and easy to understand. They should be able to give you simple guidelines as to how they're gonna help you buy a good investment versus a bad one. If you start working with a real estate agent and you're not getting your questions answered, or they're not explaining the process in a simple, easy to understand way, I would kick that and I would find one who does. Websites like Zillow, you can research agents and they're gonna have reviews on there. They even give you the ability to see previous properties that real estate agent sold in the different locations, and you can see what part of town and what kind of properties that real estate agent is typically selling. Look for a real estate agent that has at least 3 or 4 years of experience. They're doing a minimum of 15 to 20 transactions per year, and they have a solid amount of good reviews. You should mesh with their personality, making the phone call easy and enjoyable, and if it's not, kick that real estate agent and find one who does. Last one for today, I constantly remind my clients of this, is nothing is done until it's done. Picture this, you're out shopping with your real estate agent, you find an awesome house, you guys write an offer, and the seller accepts it. It's super exciting. Typically, the first thing we want to do is tell our friends, our family, go on social media and start planning out how we're gonna decorate the house, except for I would tell you to not do all of those things. There's some big hoops to jump through before it's actually official and you have keys in hand, and the more people who know and the more emotionally connected you are to this property, equals the more stress in the event that something happens. Limit the number of people you tell and your emotional connection to the property until you're at least past the inspection and the appraisal, and better yet, wait until you have keys in hand. It just makes it that much more easy and enjoyable. Leave a comment below if anything I said doesn't make sense and what you'd like us to do our next video on. We put out real estate content for people like ourselves who are misfits and want it in an easy and understandable way. Share this with your friends. Hit the like button. We will be putting out more videos just like this. Subscribe. You can find us on Instagram at The Other Las Vegas, because we're always showing off the other side of Las Vegas outside of just the Strip. Well, I don't know what else to say, and it's just awkward at this point, so Bye.